Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Liberty Flames and the Akron Zips. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Roll will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. So Akron's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll ride Davis here. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Akron. The defense putting points on the board.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. On the return, it's Randolph. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Sweet cut there. He's past the sticks. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Now on first down from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quickly complete.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
The give to Davis. Enough to move the chains. He's up to 47 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Past the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Throwing, Hawkins. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Coming out with it, it's Hills. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Trying to get outside, it's Coleman Williams. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Ready, go!
They give it back to him. He's dropped.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Zips want to move quickly.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Stopped right there.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Zips are moving quickly down the field. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's Lacey. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, their success running the ball really helped them there on that 4th down because they dialed up the bootleg. Lots of people on defense thought it was the back who had the ball. That was just real easy pitch and catch for the quarterback out on the perimeter, and now we've got a fresh set of downs.
And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal.
Ready. 1, 2, 3. Liz. Ready to go.
They'll run the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Flames want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right back to it. Got some green grass. There he goes. He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Hawkins. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Flames will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Out wide right, it's Copeland. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Michael Hawkins looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Flames! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Danzy. Pass to 6. Running through contact. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready, go.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And back to the air on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 11 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
From deep, it's White. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Zips ready to go on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Return. Squid. Go.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Williams. Open space at the 25. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Now on second down. Hits the hole. It's Carlson. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Motion from the wide receiver. Third down play from the gun. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Zips. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Runs through a tackle. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Flames will hustle to the line. Drives inside. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Running inside, it's Davis. All over him immediately.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing, Hawkins. In the backfield, it's Davis. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. The quick out.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be even more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches? I can't get inches? I like my offense, I like their aggressiveness, and I like the way they went and got the first down.
And the Flames are rolling down the field. It's inside, it's Davis.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hawkins. Looking left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Flames in the hurry up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. They go to the wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going for the big play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, it's Carlson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far, and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Second down to the air. Left side is Coleman Williams.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
And the Zips will call on their punt team. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
Well, they thought they had the look they wanted for a fake punt there, but the defense was just way too alert. Give them credit for getting the stop, and now they set their offense up in great field position.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Third and long coming up. Michael Hawkins. Finds his back in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Quick step and go. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Flames are in the hurry up.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Ready, go.
Trying to run, it's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Release to the back. Got his man. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Burris. Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. Want to welcome to college football for this season. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hills. Could be an alley. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Akron! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he tacks on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Throwing, Hawkins. Look out. And he gets it away.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads it left. And it's picked off for the third time today. Breaks into the open. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Zips.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. He's still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Randolph. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Spits it out to the back. Out wide right, it's Davis. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Stepping to the right. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it down the field. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. These corners backing off a bit. Michael Hawkins. Extending the play. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Zips. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
In a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board, perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Drops back on first down. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground.
Intercepted tipped it, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out.
Makes the grab in their space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Q. Sweep.
Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw on third. He wants it all. Touchdown, Akron. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.